Hey yo, how's it going on guys? This is KroLe here, back with a new video, and in today's video we're going to be checking out the brand new black market that came out just a few hours ago upon the time of me recording this. I'm going to show you how does it work, what kind of rewards you can get, and what is the more optimal way how you can get all of the rewards, or I would say the best rewards from this, and also a little bit dive into the dark truth about what is the negative side of this black market coming out. But that we'll leave for later. But for now, let's check out what the black market has to offer. So once you open up the black market section, it's going to give you this little like tutorial information about the new currency called shards, which you can get by basically dismantling your older weapons or even duplicates. This also includes agents, gloves, knives, and emblems. And you can use this new shard currency to redeem rewards. And here we see these are the 4 rewards you can get. There are no limits to how many times you can buy each of these rewards. Here we see for 30 shards you can get 10 credits. For 500 shards you can get 175 credits. For 3000 shards you can get 1100 credits. And for 4,500 shards, you can get a Vault voucher, which you can basically get 40 chips from. The next thing is, here is the section where you can dismantle your skins. As you can see, there's like a set value for specific items. As you can see, like legendaries, like agents, for example, are 1,600. The same thing is with the legendary weapon skin, it's 1,600. Same with knives. But gloves are 1,400. Blue rarity agents are like 220. Then there's epic skins, which are 200 per, like weapons, knives, and such like that. And then there's also some which are a little cheaper. I'll get into that a little later. As you can see, there's 120 for these. And of course, there's also a very rares, which are like 90 for these kinds of weapons. There's also some which I think go cheaper. But yeah, pretty much you can dismantle whatever skins you have. However, I would not suggest you start dismantling your legendaries, because here is how you can get a lot of these green shards. We will go into the marketplace, and here we're of course going to remove the buy requests from people, because those are very over cheap. We don't need those anyways. Then we're gonna go into the filter section. We're gonna select the epic rarity items. You can also go very rare. I'll go into that a little bit later. But for now, let's go into the epic category. Then we're gonna go up here. We're gonna switch recommended all the way until we have price with an arrow up, so that it shows the cheapest skins first. And as we can see, there's some skins for like 97, 98 and such prices. And if we go for the SVD right here, 97 credits, this one gives you 120 green shards here at the very bottom. Now if we check out the different skin, like this HPX Horus for 100, it's also 120 shards. If we go a little more down, if we click on, for example, this GSR for 123, this is 200. So this is where the price difference starts changing how many shards you can get. Right here we have the SVD Irresidents for 117. This still gets 120. But the moment once we go into this GSR, which is 123 price, it's suddenly 200. Now from what I've observed is, once a skin in the epic rarity, remember that, goes over 120 credits, it's going to start giving you 200 shards, regardless of what the skin is, how much it costs. For example, if I scroll all the way down, here's like a P250 Premier for like 1,600. This still gives you 200 shards. If I scroll even lower, here like the esports skins, like the 400,000 for this AUG, it's still 200. So from what we can do is, we can buy roughly around the 120 mark. I would say go until I'd say 133 credits. That's like the optimal range, like these skins for example. this GSR all the way until this SVD. This is like, I would say, the most optimal price range where you can get the most shards for the least amount of credits. Of course, if you don't have these sections and you have skins which are like, let's say, I don't know, like 140 and above, I would suggest if there's like no 120 type of prices, see if you can buy any in the epic rarity, which is cheaper. Sure, it's going to give you like a little bit less shards, but it's in mathematical terms cheaper than it is to buy a skin that costs like 140 or above credits in this section. We can also go into the very rare section. They have different prices for the shards depending on what it is. For example, we can see 19 credits for this. This just gives 20. So do not buy something that is super cheap like that. We can scroll a little down. Let's say roughly 40. Okay, this is where we have 50 shards for the skin. If we scroll a little more, around 60 price, that's where it's getting 90. So if we scroll a little more, we're gonna get 85. That's still 90. 115, that's still 90. Yep, it looks like it caps out at 90, like every skin in the very rare section. So I would suggest you, if we find the price range real quickly, let's see, 50, okay, 54, no. Okay, there's a little different. This is like still 50 and this one is a little more. Okay, for the very rare section, you can start looking from 54 and above credit price range, but I would suggest you to not go over, let's say, like around 80. Don't go like over 80 credits in the very rare section, because then it's not really worth it at that point. So yeah, those are around the price ranges where you can go for the shards. And another thing is, since you will be using the marketplace for this, and technically in the black market you're deleting skins just to get shards with the recycling, they call it recycling, but in reality it's just you deleting skins, is this could in the future, like along the way, affect how the marketplace pricing becomes. Because I checked, even for the epic section, like the cheapest epics we have, it has gone up. It's like 97 right now, but a while ago it was like around 80 or maybe even less credits for these kind of skins. So I would suggest you, if you're going to be going for shards, you better start doing it already now, because it's going to affect the quantity of skins, and that's going to cause skin price inflation. So take that to a grain of salt. But anyways, back in here, I would suggest, instead of taking any of the credit rewards, go straight for the voucher, because the voucher, you can, of course, there's no limits for this. I already bought one here. I can show you. In the vault, you can store up to like 5 of the vouchers. This one at the top is which I bought from the black market, and you can use these chips that it gives you to buy all of these other kinds of skins, which are already worth quite a lot of money. For example, this whole AK is like 4,000 credits. There's this vector, it's like 2,400 because it's a vector. But if you can save up enough, there's even this HK, which is 12,000. It could go even higher after this goes away. There's of course also the knife, which one the price is, I can't see because it's probably too long, but it's quite expensive. Of course, you can also get cases from here and also do these random openings for even potentially one of these super rare and cool looking skins. So that is pretty much it about the black market, how to get the rewards. As again, I would suggest getting vouchers, and if you can afford it with credits, you can go in the marketplace and buy epics and very rares. And I would say it's roughly 3,000 credits to get one voucher, but I would say it in the long run it's kind of worth it, because again, you can get these nice skins. Maybe you like some, maybe it's valuable, you can sell them off, and yeah. that is pretty much it for today's video. If you enjoyed it and found it helpful, make sure to press that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.